vehicles that we can shoot and stuff. Alright, so we've got a new thing, AT bunkers. We have them for all the nations. Granted, they're a little bit hypothetical for the Allies, but we made them anyways. So the Americans have a 57mm AT gun in a bunker. British Commonwealth have a 6-pounder in a bunker. And the Germans have, we've got 76mm, 75mm, and 50mm variants of the bunkers. And in a minute we'll actually shoot those at some tanks. So yeah, bunkers. Okay, AT gun bunkers. Alright, vehicles. We got a bunch of new vehicles. So, probably my favorite is the Sherman Crab. And yes, the flails work. We'll get to those in a moment. Here it is. Available for the US and the Commonwealth. We also have for the Americans the M12 GMC with a really big honking gun. It's basically a self-propelled 155mm howitzer. A lot of fun to shoot. We'll get to shoot some of those in a moment. And for the Commonwealth, we've got more tanks actually for the Commonwealth in the US. We've got quite a few of them. We have, for starters, we've got the Priest Kangaroo. So one of the first, if not the first, one of the first armored personnel carriers. Really neat little vehicle. And we've got the Stuart 3 Risi, which you've seen if you've played Fortress Italy. We had these in that. Now we're bringing them to Battle for Normandy. And we also have the Stuart Kangaroo. So yeah, some more APCs basically to drive your infantry around, and they're pretty fun. All right, for Churchills, we've got 3 Churchills. We've got the Churchill AVRE with the huge mortar gun on it, and a 6-man crew, pretty beastly weapon on it. We've also got flamethrowers. Flamethrowers will be available in the vehicle pack. So Churchill Crocodile, complete with the trailer. And then we've got this, probably the least interesting of all of them, but still a fun little vehicle, the Churchill XLT. Which, if I remember, I'm not really up to date on these vehicles, but if I remember correctly, it's basically a Churchill with some extra armor bolted onto the turret. Alright, German vehicles. We've got a variety of weird vehicles that I had never even heard of until we started on this pack. So we got the 135/1, which is basically self-propelled howitzers. A lot of these, by the way, are conversions of French and Czech vehicles. I think mostly French vehicles in this pack. And then one that's often been requested, the Hummel, 150mm self-propelled howitzer. We've also got, and these are really funky, I didn't even know these existed until we started this, the U304F, basically an old French half-track converted for German use. And these ones are fascinating. We got them in a variety of different variants. You know, we've got the platoon leader's one with the 37mm cannon on it. There's the mortar version, there's a command version. So basically you can take your armored Panzer Grenadier battalions and you can outfit them with these funky looking things instead of the normal German half-tracks. They are very weird looking, very cool. And I'm sure some of you will be really excited about this, but we've got the R35. Complete with canister rounds and all the goodness. Those of you who have played Fortress Italy should have been in love with this thing because it's such a fun little dinky tank. And we have the a French tank converted into a flamethrower tank. So that should be fun. And we've also got a 38T, the Flak Panzer version of a 38T. So yeah, that's, oh yes, and we don't want to forget, we also have man-pack flamethrowers. It's the one new infantry weapon added in the vehicle pack. We've got them for all of the nations. There's the German flamethrower. That's not, there we go, the Commonwealth flamethrower. Looks like a life preserver. And the American flamethrower. So, yep, lots of flamethrowers, some big cannon. Flamethrowers, AT guns, big cannons, and a mine clearer. Alright, so I went ahead and set up a bunch of little demos here for you, so we can show off these vehicles, or at least some of them. Some of them are, you know, just standard vehicles, and there's not really much to show for them, unless you're playing with them, but some of them have some new functionality. So let's go ahead and look at that. Alright, so first of all, we've got the crab. So this this line right here, I've put a bunch of mines down on this line here. So a new command is available for this vehicle. It's called Clear Mines down here. It basically works just like a movement order, except he's actually going to activate his flail, and he'll clear out any mines. Usually clear out any mines. The mines can actually survive sometimes, but typically he'll clear them out. It's not completely without risk, but yeah, he'll basically move along here and activate it. So we'll see that when we start up the game. Alright, and then I've got some heavy vehicles over here, which we'll see fire in a minute. I got some bunkers sitting out here that they'll shoot at. And while we're at it, we're going to go ahead and get this M12 GMC shooting at this church over here. Just because, why not? And to demonstrate AT bunkers, I've got 2 AT bunkers sitting here with Pack 40s in them. There's a platoon of Shermans sitting out here. Granted, it's pretty close range, but it should be it's going to be a good demonstration of just how mean these things are. All right, so I'll go ahead and start it up. Hopefully the Shermans don't get lucky, because it happens sometimes. Sometimes the Shermans get lucky and knock them out, but typically these things will just decimate the Shermans. Not even touching it. Not even hurting it. One whole minute of a platoon firing on that thing with no damage. In a minute, those things are just going to be destroyed. Okay, M12 GMC. This thing's fun. I love it because it's just basically a giant gun mounted on tracks. Let's see the Hummel. Oh, he doesn't actually have a clear line of sight. I'll have to remove him. Okay, what else have we got? The crab. Yeah, let's do the crab. Get a little clearance sign there when you've cleared through the minefield. Alright, so that's the crab in action. A lot of fun. Alright, and here we've got our fortification busters, our bunker busters. This is the Churchill AV RE. basically guaranteed kill on a bunker, really. There is downside, though. It takes a hideously long time to reload this cannon. Or I guess it's a mortar, actually. Hideously long time to reload it. It does come with a crew of 6. Usually there's 3 dedicated crew members, and then there's a team of 3 you can actually dismount from the vehicle if you want. I think they come with breaching charges. Let me actually check that really quick. Yeah, so you can dismount these guys and use them for further clearing on the ground. And yeah, these things will pretty much just destroy a bunker in one hit pretty easily. Alright, and we've got a Churchill crocodile over here. Let's go ahead and move this guy over and shoot at something. Whoops. And I think I placed this little guy over here. I love the trailer on this thing. The trailer's a lot of fun. Anytime now, Churchill. Let's go. We're gonna have to wait till the next turn for him to shoot his flamethrower. Oh, there we go. This guy should have been firing away. Yeah, so got our own little German flamethrower tank over here.